And now we have one final surprise, a word from an old friend and former president of the OHA, who knows as much about the school as anyone. And it ends with a toast, and I hope at that point you will join me in a toast to haberdashers.
President Jon Corrall, I hope you're enjoying your year, John. It's a great thing that you're president. Fellow haberdashers, fellow old haberdashers, and special greetings this evening to John Carlton, to Jeremy Golding, my successor, to Peter Hamilton, and if you're there, Margaret Taylor, one of the great rocks of the school. I know you've not been too well recently, but I'm sure that if you possibly can be, you're going to be at Haberdashers Hall on this great evening. Marjorie and I are really sorry that we're not able to be with you on this great occasion to mark 50 years at Elstree. We so much wanted to be with you, but on the 18th of May we're going to be with friends in North Devon, so the best we can do is to be with you digitally. And so here I am speaking not from North Devon but from my hobbit hole or puffin roost in Sidbury in East Devon. I thought that I'd do what I usually do and put on my dinner jacket and black tie at 3 o'clock in the afternoon just to be one of you on this occasion. Well, Jon Corrall asked me if I'd say just a few words about the school as it was at Elstree, and I hope that what I say will blend rather than repeat what Jeremy will have said or is going to say. Well, unlike John Carlton, I missed the big move by 2 years. John will have told you the story, and perhaps Margaret as well. And no doubt some of you acted as removal men on that great day. But my first sight was coming for interview as an assistant history teacher in January 1963, when I was 26 years old. Until I saw the advertisement in the Times Educational Supplement, I had no idea what Haberdashers Asks was or might be, and when I arrived on a snowy day, with the roads and the pavements covered in snow, at Elstree, I had no idea where the school was. Well, eventually I came to an estate wall, and wrought iron gates, and a Queen Anne house in the distance along a driveway, and it looked marvellous. It was love at first sight, and for Marjorie too, when she first saw it. And it became a very, very important part of our lives. So clearly Elstree is very special for us. What's so special about Elstree generally? Well, there's the amazing sight. Coming in every day from North London, 2,000 or more boys and girls these days have the extraordinary, wonderful advantage of space, of infectious beauty, and by now a truly impressive campus. I have to say, when I first arrived, the school didn't look particularly well settled. It was raw, it was very aggressively modern, so that it was in strong contrast to Aldenham House. But by now, particularly through the amazing generosity of the anonymous donor, who gave us, and let's remember it, 2 teaching blocks, the wonderful music school, the prep school, the sports hall, a major contribution to the Bourne building. Without him, this school would not be what it is today at Elstree. But there is and always has been continuing development side by side with that, and I was delighted to see the Ask building when it was first opened. At the heart of all that, I think, is the human chemistry, the friendship, the openness. Since 1974, the benefit of girls on the buses and through the Passion Gate. But day by day in school, wonderfully warm relationships, pupil to pupil, enduring friendships. And wherever I go and I come across old haberdashers, I'm aware that there's a network operating of enduring friendships from those days at school, and relations between teacher and pupil as well. People at Elstree have got the terrific advantage of being taught by those who are passionate about their subject, eager to engage the minds and hearts of the boys, and ready to give, to contribute to the amazing extracurricular life that makes it such a special place. And so it's not surprising that this has led to seriously impressive achievements, both in school and later on. Academic, of course, one of the yokes that the school has to bear is that it's seen as an academic hothouse. Well, in the nicest sense, it is. But there's a lot more. In the arts, wonderful music and drama, in sport, and a good, healthy, entrepreneurial spirit. And those qualities are evident in the distinction of many, many old haberdashers in all walks of life. It's also a place where there's serious dedication to work and to play, determination worn lightly. And a school which has its wide links throughout the world, throughout the wider haberdashers community. And I think burnishing that is terrifically important. And I know that the development office at the school now is working very hard to do that. But I believe that the OHA has an essential part to play in that work as well, and that relations between the school and the OHA are fundamental to its future success. The OHA was important to me personally when I was headmaster and when I was privileged to be your president a long time ago. Equally, it was important to Marjorie, who especially wanted me to say how much she's valued your friendship during the second time that we were at Elstree, and all the support that you gave us at the many events that you came to. So I think both the school and the OHA need to play its individual significant part, a full, a generous and an active part, working together to ensure the continuing success of the school. And so, finally, I want to raise a glass to you all, and please join me if you wish, to this. For all that has been, thanks. For all that is to come, yes. To Elstree, past, present and future.
To haberdashers, past, present and future.
Final words will be literally and emotionally a presidential speech from Jon, a couple of small announcements. First, and most important one is to thank you all for your attendance. Without the support of members and our guests, there can be no events and essentially no OHA. So the success of this evening is down to you. And we thank you all for your attendance. Thank you very much indeed. There are a couple of other things. In the reception gallery, there is a cash bar for a little while longer. The slightly better news is that the Bishop's Finger has agreed to open until 11:30. They're going to obviously, I had to drop in this lunchtime just to smooth it over and check. And that, I do believe, is all there is for the evening. Thank you very much for your attendance. Would you kindly stand and join with me in applauding our top table from the hall. Thank you.
first a big round of applause to one Mr. Andrew Tarpley, what I think has been the best organised OHA dinner on record. Andrew, thank you.